So we are back again. Usual Monday afternoon settings, 4:06. We're a minute early. There's only one place to start, man. There's only one topic that's hot off the press last night, and like the title of the video is "Shook Up Football," man. Everyone's going nuts. Everyone's off on one. Bruv, welcome back again, man. Like it's been a mad 20 hours or so since it broke. It's been crazy.
It's been nuts, bro. And you know what it is? I'm just sitting here waiting to find out what's going to be the next thing that breaks, because there seems to be quotes popping up like every 10 minutes, bro. Like it's just not getting old.
Mate, there's an account I follow. I found it last night. The Madrid Zone. Everyone go and follow that account. That guy is just popping out quote after quote after quote. Yeah, from everywhere, all over the footballing world, man. It's been mad. But bro, I did a stream before this one, and like I watched a bit of your stream as well, like your video. And like, bruv, I don't like. Listen, people are sat in the chat saying that I'm for it and I'm this, bruv. I genuinely couldn't give a fuck. Yeah, I genuinely couldn't care less. Football's been finished, in my opinion, since Sky Sports, BT Sport, Premier League, Champions League, UEFA, Europa League. Since all of that got revamped, it's all been about the merchandise. It's all been about as much money as they can get, which is why I'm like, well, it was going to happen, innit? Because when you let a bunch of billionaires into your fucking game, they're going to fucking destroy your game.
Of course they are, bro, because they're going to think about, yo, what's the best way I can milk the current customer base? Because that's what you are. You're consumers, bro. You're not fans to them. You know what I mean? You're just numbers on a chart to these people. You know what I mean? That's how they become billionaires in the first place. They're ruthless, bro. Like, they don't give a shit about people. They give a shit about numbers, innit? And that's what they've done, bro. That's exactly what they've done. And bruv, we should have known it. Remember when we were growing up and then we were watching, you watch football, either there was no football on TV because them times, them man didn't have Sky and that, and then it was a teletext thing, and then it was a match of the day thing, innit? Yeah. And then all of a sudden there was Sky, then there was Satanta, then there was BT, and then there's Amazon. Now everyone's got image rights, bro, and it's football rights, and it's like you got football spread across 4 different channels. Why? Because of money. Do you know what I mean? And now you got the Super League, which is going to be exclusively on Amazon or something because of money. You know what I mean? Like Jeff Bezos is a billionaire, is going to give them bare peas, bro. It's always been about money. That the game's been taken away from us, yeah, and it's not even about us no more, bro. That's why should you care, bro? Like legit. Like why should you really care about these big football clubs, bro? Like they don't care about the fans, like your customers, innit? Like there are a lot of the smaller clubs, they tend to care about their fan base, and it's one of them ones where unfortunately these big clubs with these big foreign owners, like they've lost touch of what they were, in it. Their soul's gone. The soul's gone, bruv.
100%, bruv. You see this badge here, yeah? Yeah, that badge is not the Arsenal badge I grew up on. So that's a toy badge, bruv. That's a brand. Yeah, it's not the actual badge. I see Juventus the other week rebranded their
they changed their badge, innit? Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the thing. How many of these clubs have rebranded their badge to go to a wider audience? Yeah.
Yeah. Same with Inter Milan. I think they got a new badge coming as well.
Yeah. On Arsenal's old shirts, it says underneath it in Latin, Victoria Concordia Crescit, which means victory through harmony. Yeah, but not everyone follows that faith. Yeah, so they were scared and changed it and took it off to open it up
to make it more palatable. Yeah, for everyone else.
And this is the thing: people should have seen this coming, right? And like, I want to come to. Let me read this out real quick. Yeah, man was talking about Woodward. This is the president of UEFA. He said, "I don't want to be too personal, but the fact is that I've never seen a person." That would lie so many times, so persistently that he did. It was unbelievable. Bro, I don't know why everyone's so like...
But Woodward's a spineless reptile, blood. And the thing is, he's been working with the Glazers for how long? What, you thought Woodward was a decent geezer? The guy's basically run the club here, in football-wise, into the ground, refused to hire a director of football that would challenge him. Do you know what I'm saying? The guy's running the place like North Korea, mate. Do you know what I mean? And he has been for a while. So why is anyone surprised by him being an absolute serpent, bro? Like who's shocked by this? He's the same guy that came out and said that Louis van Gaal's like one of the best managers in the history of the game, and then sacked him the next day, bro. Like he's been doing these things. Do you know what I'm saying? So man can't trust Ed Woodward. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't advocate for any fans doing anything untowards, but that's why the man ran up on his house, bruv.
Yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, I remember that. They spray painted his house, set fireworks off that one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
But this is the thing, right? I watched Rio Ferdinand yesterday on BT Sport, right? And he was spitting feathers, bruv, right? And he pissed me off. I can't lie. Yeah, he really wound me up, yeah?
Yeah.
Because he was sitting there and he was saying about grassroots football while sitting on a £4 million a year contract. And he was talking about glamour ties and this and that while sitting in BT studio on a fucking glamour tie. Yeah. And I was like, when Berry went out of existence a few months ago, or back in the last year or whenever it was, yeah, where were these men? Where were Gary Neville? Where were Rio Ferdinand, Roy Keane, and all these people that are sitting on Sky and BT crying? Where were they when Berry did 100 grand?
Bruv, them man could have scraped together, yeah, easily and said, yo, a little 10 grand each, bruv. 10 grand ain't nothing to these men, you know. If they really cared, innit? Like, let's be real, innit? That's why they say talk is cheap, fam.
Yeah.
It's cheap as fuck because anyone can say something. It don't cost me anything. I can say whatever you guys want to hear right now, bro. And bro, I'm not gonna lose a single penny in my bank account, bro. As soon as man have to put their hand in their pocket, that's when you really see who's about what in it. And the thing is, Gary Neville and Rio Ferdinand are probably pissed, yeah, because it's gonna affect them, bro. It is gonna affect them because one's working for BT, one's working for Sky. If they lose the Champions League rights, yeah, because the rights go to Amazon, Sky and BT are going to be making less money. You might get a pay cut. You might even get sacked, bro.
Yeah. And this
legit.
Is
they might not need you, blood. Like, I've
seen some of the channels proposed to stream the rights to it. Yeah. One of them's Facebook. Yeah. Zuckerberg, one of the richest guys on the planet. Amazon's another one. Disney. Yeah. They want to get involved. And I can't remember the other one. There was another one, massive company as well, but there was 4 of them. Right, JP Morgan Bank is bankrolling this. Yeah, it's one of the biggest banks on the planet. It's just, mate, all this is 30 years of greed that's just come to a head, and football's basically eaten itself, bruv. Yeah, and now when I see quotes from UEFA and FIFA and stuff like that saying that like the integrity of the game and it's all about greed, I'm like, rah. This is the same FIFA and UEFA that have took the piss for 30 years. Yeah, they're talking about integrity. They have got a World Cup in fucking Qatar, bruv.
Yeah, but bro, you know what it is, yeah? I'm going to put it to you like this, bro. It's the same thing with Brexit, bro. It's the exact same thing. No one's saying that the EU, yeah, is completely moral, yeah, and it's as good as it should be or could be, yeah, but that wasn't the reason to leave it. You know them one.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Better the devil you know, innit? Like, It's like no one's saying by I don't want to leave the EU is not saying, yo, the EU's perfect, because it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's got its problems. Same with UEFA and FIFA. They're crooked. We all know that. Do you know what I mean? But it's more what it symbolizes and the trickle-down effect to grassroots football, women's football, and domestic football outside of the big 6 or whatever you want to call them, yeah? That's my main concern. It's the trickle-down effect it's going to have to those other clubs. The money it's going to take away from them. Do you know what I mean? That's what bothers me. I could care less about the whole FIFA UEFA thing because they're all bandits, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? But
it's true.
But the fact is, I'm more worried about how it's going to affect the game that I grew up loving. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm worried about it. I don't really care about the format of the Champions League. Too tough. Don't really care. United don't deserve to be in it, bro. With the football they play, they ain't no close to winning it, bro.
Fact.
Do you know what I mean? So,
but this is what I've seen a lot.
If we're in that Super League, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100. They said what top 8 go into knockouts. We might finish 8th.
Yeah.
So it's fine. Do you know? Like, we might finish 8th. We ain't finishing in the top 4 in that.
I might have to start bringing watch-alongs back, you know, because we're going to get Pams 11-0 every week.
Bruv, listen. Like, man, you man are happy Bayern ain't in there because Bayern, bruv, just be putting 10 past you, man, for banter. Like, that's just kind of how it is, bro. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. Like, when I look at that Super League, we're going to be getting our pants pulled down, like, repeatedly, bro.
Bro, the only teams we have a chance of beating are each other and Tottenham.
Literally, bro. Like when they read out the teams, I was like, there's about 3 teams in here I'm confident of beating. Do you know what I mean? And 2 of them are from England, bro.
Yeah, it's actually mad, bro. Like you just said a minute ago about the trickle down effect. Yeah, like do you think, right? Because they're saying that it's a closed shop and all of this and that, yeah, right? Which technically it would be if they kick us out of the Premier League, yeah, right. So we're out. We've gone out of the Premier League. We're now in a closed shop. No relegation. No nothing. It's just the biggest clubs playing against each other every week. Which the concept of it's a great idea. Yeah, like put all the best teams in well, not the best, but the biggest teams in a league and all play each other. The concept's a good idea, right? But if they kick us out, they're dead and buried as the Premier League. That'll be gone, and that will trickle down. I'm not so sure they're going to kick us all out, you know. And I'm not sure.
No, it's not that they're sure that they are. You're not sure that they can. You know the ones there. Not sure that they can, bro, because the Premier League isn't as attractive, yeah, to sponsors and stuff like that without the big teams. But they can kick man out. But then it means that English football, the whole infrastructure of English football suffers, bro. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because then they get less sponsorship money, which means all in all, they get less TV money, which means all the top clubs get less money, which means the wage bills get fucked. And then English football can be in complete turmoil. So it's extremely selfish. It's extremely selfish.
Do you think that we will get kicked out? Because I'm convinced that
I don't think we'll get kicked out, but I think they'll do a deal, yeah. So the English clubs have to pay a percentage of whatever they get from that thing in revenue, maybe into a pot or something like that for the other teams, maybe to balance it out, or they'll just dock them points or something like that.
Do you know what I think they're going to do, right? Because let's be real here, FIFA, UEFA, and all the other like FAs around the world, or the 3 that are in it, English, Spanish, and Italian. Do you know what I think? Yeah, I genuinely believe they're going to do this, right? Because you're right. If they do kick us out, English football's dead and buried. Yeah, and it will all be about that Super League, right? Which is why they're not going to. They're not dumb. Yeah, and the Premier League was founded by Arsenal's David Dein, by the way. Not a lot of people know that. Yeah, and there was 5 teams: us, United, Everton, Tottenham, and Liverpool wanted to break away and become a Premier League. Yeah. And it was David Dein, our vice chairman, who fronted that. Ironically, it was also him that sold his stake to Stan Kroenke, who's now one of the vice chairman of this fucking Super League. This has been in the pipeline since before we moved to the Emirates, mate.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
And I'm not convinced, because they are all crooks and they are all about the money, and they have been for so long. I'm adamant, right, that they're going to sit there and they're going to sit down with everyone and they're going to say, right, you can stay in the Premier League, you can stay in Serie A and La Liga, yeah, you can stay in your leagues, but what we want to do is not have it as a closed shop. So instead of doing the 2 pools of 10 and 8 teams get into the quarters and off you go, I think what they're going to do is maybe devise a way where a team from the Premier League, a team from Serie A, and a team from La Liga will be able to get into that Super League by a team dropping out. Yeah, and they'll boost it into maybe 4 or 5 groups of 5.
But I think that these big clubs, yeah, won't want that, because they've specifically picked these teams based on overall supporter base and revenue that they bring in. Because if it was the size of clubs, then Ajax have to be in there because they're bigger than Tottenham.
Oh, 100%. But that's a great point. It makes sense why Tottenham built a new stadium. Why do you think we built a new stadium? Why do you think you lot have extended your stadium?
Yeah, we've extended our stadium more than once, to be fair, but the roof's still leaking, bruv, so it don't matter.
Oh, bruv, don't worry, bruv. That £3.5 billion, bruv, it'll come in handy.
But that's going straight in the Glazers' pockets, mate. They could pay off the debt, yeah, like 3 times over. Nah, more than that. What am I talking about? They could pay off the debt about 4 to 5 times over with the money that they've got. They're not going to do that, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them ones where, bruv, it's some joke thing, bro. Like, honestly, that's why, bruv, I can't take that football club seriously no more. They're jokers. Even if they stay in the Premier League and everything like that, bruv, I'm not going to another game. What's the point? Like, I can't be asked, mate. You know them ones there. I can't be bothered. You know what I mean, I got a grassroots football team. I'll go to their games. I'm not going to their games, bro. That's some joke thing, bro. Like, honestly, like, it's a disgrace, isn't it? The fact that they could actually do that. They could actually do that to football it shows me that like I could invest my emotion somewhere else, bro. Don't make no sense, bro.
But the thing is, you're not even surprised by this, isn't it?
No. Come on, bro. Like anyone that's got half a clue of what's been going on in football. Football's always been going this way, Lee, bro. It's been going this way. Like you man have been seeing it. As soon as you got these owners coming in, yeah, and I don't mean owners like Roman Abramovich and owners like Sheikh Mansour and owners like the PSG owners that are actually putting money into the football club instead of taking it out.
Yeah,
I'm talking about owners like the Glazers, owners like Stan Kroenke. Do you know what I'm saying? That are using these football clubs as assets to then spend money and just literally extend their portfolio, because that's all they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? Them kind of guys.
Clubs is because they want to extend the portfolio, gain bigger fucking assets, which means they can then build other ventures
and take bigger loans out.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, all clever. These people are not billionaires through being thick, innit? Yeah. And some of them are the richest people on the planet. Yeah. And now they're dealing with companies that are the richest companies on the planet to fund this. This is a great question, yeah.
But bro, they're all mates though, blood. All these men were funding the flipping Republican Party anyway, bruv. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When men are going on like they didn't know the Glazers were bankrolling Donald Trump. Same with Stan Kroenke and all these other men.
Half of these people were probably on fucking Epstein Island, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. If you really know what's going on around the world and what's really going on, none of this don't surprise you. And then whoop-de-doo, Jeff Bezos is involved. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, Zuckerberg might be involved. Come on, bruv. It's all the usual suspects. You know them ones there. Flipping hell, bruv.
Well, this is a great question. He said, would you be happy in the Super League with Arsenal up near the bottom of year in, year out? Would you be happy with that? Bruv, Arsenal are 9th in the Premier fucking League. Yeah? Sky Sports have dressed it up and dramatised finishing 4th as a trophy, bruv. Arsene Wenger spent a decade telling us it's more important than an FA Cup. Yeah? Football died fucking years ago, mate. Yeah? I just want to watch my team play football. Yeah, I don't like anything about my football club. I don't like most of the fan base. I don't like fucking most of the players. Yeah, I wouldn't cross the road to fucking shake hands or say take a selfie with most of them. Yeah, there's probably a handful at best, and most of them are the youngsters. Yeah. Other than that, this football club is rotten from top to bottom, mate. Yeah. So fucking for me, I don't really give a shit what tournament we're in, what league we're in, because we're never gonna win it. Because
bro, you're spot on. You're spot on, bruv. And that's why you see when man was saying they always want to say, oh, you're so negative and that, bro. Because we actually love the game of football and we loved what our clubs were supposed to mean. We've seen this shit coming from a mile away. That's why, bro, like emotionally, I'm just tired. Like this ain't nothing to me now. I'm just like, cool. United, it was nice. It was nice, bruv. It was emotional.
You've seen proper United. I've
seen proper United, bro. Like I've seen proper United. Sir Alex Ferguson tapping his watch in the dugout. I've seen it. I've seen Champions League nights at Old Trafford on ITV. I've seen it all. So, you know what I mean? For selfish reasons, yeah, I can be like, oh, you know what? I've seen the best of United. I've had the best of United. So, sod it. I've seen a treble. It's never going to get better than this again for Man United. It's never going to get better than this.
Oh, bro, you've seen trebles, you've seen fucking back-to-back treble fucking
titles. I've seen us three-peat. You've seen an Invincibles. It's never gonna get better like than this for Arsenal fans ever again. So selfishly, we can be like, cool, we lived through the best era of football, probably in our club's history. So because of that, it's like you lot can do whatever you want to do now. Do whatever you want to do now, bro.
The geezer on your fucking green screen behind, bruv.
That's what I mean.
Ever again, you know what I'm saying?
Never. Like I'm not gonna cry about it,
bro. We've seen it. Yeah,
we've seen it, bro. Like I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna cry about what United are doing. I'm simply just not going to support it, bro, because I don't agree with it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, bro. Football still exists. I can still watch everyone play football. The same way I consume, I'm going to be consuming football now the way I consume basketball and any other sport that I'm not emotionally attached to. I just literally consume it for the sport and the entertainment only.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's how I look at basketball. It's the most entertaining game in the world for me to watch end to end. It's exciting. You don't get nil-nils. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, you don't get none of those things. I love watching basketball because I know no matter who I
Very
watch,
rarely get a draw,
bruv, you can't get a draw. It's not possible, bruv. Like, man, it has to go, bruv. Man, it will keep going to extra time until someone wins, bro.
There you go.
You know, like that. So, like, I love it. Like, I can watch that, like, no matter who's playing and enjoy that. And that's how I feel about football now. It's like I can watch every game stress-free. If United aren't playing a team where I think it's going to be a good game, I'm just not watching it, bro. Do you know what I mean? And don't get it twisted. That's not me saying that I'm not gonna watch the Nations League football matches if they're on. Of course, I'm gonna flip and watch them, bro. Like what do I just stop becoming a football fan? Like, I'm not gonna flip and boycott the thing and say I'm not gonna watch it because, bruv, everyone's gonna watch it. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you can watch it, I'm not gonna pay to watch it, but I'm gonna bloody watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? If flipping Atletico Madrid are playing like flipping, let's say Real Madrid or something, or AC Milan are playing against flipping Liverpool or something, yeah, and it's on, of course I'm gonna watch it, bro. But the days of me buying merchandise, going to stadiums, do you know what I'm saying, doing all of those, I'm putting money into the club, oh, bruv, they've been over, but now they're over.
Yeah, you haven't bought merch for time, I know that.
I haven't bought merch for time, bro. The last Manchester United shirt I bought was the day that Paul Pogba signed. That was the last shirt I bought. And that was the Chevrolet with the little half and half red one. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the last United shirt I bought. All the rest of them have been gifted to me by the club until they stopped gifting me shirts. Yeah, when I started telling people about them.
No, it's facts, man. Big up Marble Halls as well for your donation. He said, I don't want this. Don't want to see the end of Champions League as it is. Low at Spurs in it. UEFA and FIFA will do a deal with this Super League.
They will.
Jose is the new Wenger, once great but washed. Yeah, Jose coming out fucking trying to smell of roses today, thinking he's the boy. Yeah, oh, look at me. I'm standing up against it, bruv. A week before the cup final. Yeah, fucking he can walk out of that football club and say, well, I've got them to the cup final. And if they lose it, well, I would have won that. Yeah, now I'm the hero because I'm standing up against it, bruv. This guy's lived managed in an era where he's been available to spend as much fucking money as he wants, at Chelsea, and to a lesser degree at Man United, but he still spent a lot of money at Man United. Inter Milan, he spent quite a bit, but
he spends money everywhere, bro.
Yeah, Real Madrid, and this is the thing, like, I just found it funny when I see that news, and I was like, they had a big Barney and they sacked him. Man's got paid 25 million quid. Who's fucking smiling here,
bro? You know what I mean? Man woke up in the morning and said, bro, you know, like that.
I want to get sacked today.
This is a perfect excuse to get the hell out of here, bro. You know, like that. You know the amount of time Jose's been sitting at home thinking, bro, how am I gonna get out of this? Like, how? Like, who am I gonna throw under the bus today? Like, what am I gonna do, bro? You know what I mean? He's been trying to get sacked for a minute, and then he saw that, bro. He saw the window open and he dived out head first, bro. That's exactly what happened. Bro, he's not in life right now.
Job. He just took the job because it was a job, bro. Let's be real here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, and they paid him
a job in London where your family lives already.
Yeah.
Bingo.
16 million a year. Boy, I'm taking that. I don't even fucking like that. I know I won't win them fuck all. Might get into a final. To be fair, he might have won the final. We'll never know now, yeah? But you're right. He woke up to them for fucking hell. What a result. That was fucking all my Christmases come at once. Yeah, let's go and fucking say I'm not against the Super League and I've only just found out and I refuse to take training. He's a clever bastard, bruv. I swear. Oh,
bruv, because he'll go out the hero. You know what Jose is, yeah? Jose's the kind of guy, yeah, he'll write his own eulogy at his funeral, black. You know the ones that's Jose Mourinho, and that's what he did there. He just wrote his own eulogy. He said, "You know what? If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna write this shit myself." You know, like that.
Bro, you're
that's
right.
What he did.
You know what? He's the biggest man in football currently that has come out and fucking like for a club that's in it and said, "Nah, I'm not having that." It's going to be interesting to see what Klopp says tonight after the Liverpool game.
Bruv, if Klopp genuinely walked, I'd believe it. Because he seems like a principled man. And from the way the Germans are handling this as well, I could more believe Klopp leaving. But I can't believe Jose leaving. Know, like that. I can't believe
you're right. Jose wanted to go out the fucking hero. Oh, look at me. I'm standing up against this bullshit.
Yeah, Jose took a bullet for football and that. Yeah, whatever, mate.
Man must have got in his fucking car, driving out of that training ground today, fucking pissing himself, going, fucking hell, that was easy. 25 million quid wired into the bank.
But that's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't even cashed the last check. You know, like that. Come on, bro. Jose's the biggest finesser in football history, bruv. Has anyone made more money from getting sacked than Jose? Absolutely not.
It's mad. It's fucking mad.
His whole pension is just uncashed checks, yeah, from everywhere he's been sacked, bro.
How much do you reckon he's earned? He's got to have done nearly 100 mil.
He's done more than 100 mil, blood. Bruv, he got sacked by Chelsea twice. Twice, bro. And you know, man went on peanuts. You know what I'm saying? And then he got sacked by Tottenham as well. And Tottenham, he was probably on more money at Man United and more money at Chelsea than he was at Tottenham. You know, like that. So this brother has accumulated.
Madrid.
He's accumulated a good minimum 100. Brother, Real Madrid sacked him as well, bro. Bro, this bro has accumulated at least 100 M's. He's accumulated at least 100 million.
Yeah, just from sacked. That's mad, isn't it? It's but that right there is exactly why I'm not shocked about what's going on now, because it's the only sport where you can get sacked, get paid 25 million quid to fuck off, and then the next day you could have a job on 16 million pound a year again. Like, it's true, isn't it? It's like, but eventually football was going to eat itself, bruv. If you constantly pay players. Yeah, and this is why I've got an issue with Sky and BT in that, yeah, because they're all sitting there bitching about it, yeah. They fucking caused it because they spent £4 billion and £5 billion to get the rights, and they wanted that as a closed shop, yeah. So if you want to watch it, you got to fucking sign up, mate. And every year we're going to put the fee up another tenner, yeah. And if you don't like it, tough, you ain't watching it, yeah. And now they've got the audacity to come out and fucking cry about it. Well, if you didn't pay all of these football clubs all the stupid money, they wouldn't be in a position where they could fucking get billionaire owners to all get together and say, well, should we just crush them all? Yeah, they've caused this, man. Premier League's reforming was a great idea, like the way it formed and the idea of it was a great idea, yeah? But Arsenal fans and Man United fans pretending like we weren't the front runners in fucking making that happen is stupid, yeah? Right? And we were. And the reason we were was because of money, yeah,
absolutely.
And then the reason was Greg Dyke, I think his name, Greg Dyke, who was ITV, yeah, they had the odd little rights to the odd cup game here, and BBC One had Match of the Day and stuff like that, and the highlights pack. But they were charging like stupid money, yeah, right, just to fucking or pay. Sorry, they were paying peanuts to fucking get the rights, yeah. So when this fucking Premier League came around, yeah, by the 5 fucking clubs, Tottenham, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man United, and Arsenal, that broke away and said, nah, fuck this, man. We can get Sky because they've just come on the scene. They're going to pay us fucking 191 million for the rights. Yeah. And that was back in the day, bruv, 30 years ago next year. For 191 million. Yeah. That's now 5 billion. Yeah. And that just shows how much money has flooded the game. Yeah. Yeah. And when they've got the cheek to sit there and cry about it, and the Nevilles and all them ones crying about it, I just sat there yesterday. I was like, you lot are fucking the reason we're in this position, because you lot have flooded the game because you wanted a closed shop. Now you're crying about a closed shop. Yeah. But
that's what I'm saying. There's so much hypocrisy in this whole thing, even from FIFA and UEFA. That's why I have to make it very, very clear that I don't feel sorry for FIFA or UEFA.
Same.
You know them ones. That's not why I'm against it. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm against it because of what it would do for the real football clubs that still have their integrity, and still have the essence of what football is about. The ones that aren't companies or flipping run specifically like businesses and are actually football clubs for the people. They're the people that are going to suffer.
Yep.
Those are the people I care about. I could give a flying monkeys about FIFA or UEFA, mate. Bruv, like half of them man should be in jail, bruv, if they're not already.
Bruv, how's there a fucking World Cup in Qatar, bruv, and they got the cheek to come out and talk about integrity?
But this is what I'm trying to say. So that's what I mean. Don't make sense, innit?
Bruv, 600 people have died building the fucking stadiums out there.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why the pot kettle black thing's funny. Like, I don't really care about the he said, she said stuff that they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's purely from a moral standpoint, bro. Like, I couldn't care less about all the other stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I just don't even like. There's loads of different things that are going on right now. Do you know what I mean? You got other football fans coming out saying, "Oh, you're gonna watch it anyway. Football's not gonna die," and this, that, and the other. One thing I say is, yeah, you see, on this subject, don't tell people how to consume their football, innit?
100.
You,
I
you're never.
I said that on my stream earlier, bro. Everyone's got their match day fucking experience, you know.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their footballing experience, yeah. Who the fuck am I to tell you, or vice versa, and anyone in the chat how to do what? Like, if I want to watch Arsenal play against fucking Real Madrid and then Barcelona, and I'll do what the fuck I want. I'm 40 next year, bruv.
Yeah.
No, I'll do what I want. If anyone's against it, cool, be against it. But the fact and reality is if we're all buying this, we've been a part of the fucking issue.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I've been a part of the issue. I ain't going to sit and blame everyone. That whole fucking wardrobe is full up with Arsenal merchandise that either I have brought or my missus has bought me. Yeah. That has been a part of the issue. That and these football clubs have been very fucking smart in what they've done, bruv. Yeah. And I know, like, I've seen a lot of people that are sitting there going on about grassroots. It's going to kill grassroots. Okay, cool. I take it you're going to send your season ticket back and fuck off and go and watch MK Dons next season or fucking the local. Yeah, they're not. They're going to be there on match day 1, bruv, taking selfies. They're going to be there against Brighton at the end of the season saying, "Oh, I'm home. Oh, it's been 18 months since I can watch a football match." They're all hypocrites. Yeah, if you really hate this, protest against it. Do what you want to do against it. And whether your protest is cancelling your Sky subscription, yeah, or cancelling your fucking membership, or not ever going to a football match, or not buying one of these anymore, cool. Yeah?
Exactly, but don't tell someone that they should do what you're doing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It's nonsense, bro. It's nonsense. I'm not going to sit here and say to guys, "Oh yeah, don't go and watch United play," because guess what, bro? I'm fortunate enough that I've been able to go for a long time. So if you're one of them fans, yeah, that hasn't been, yeah, and you get an opportunity to go, so now you're not going to go. Like, of course you're going to go. And I wouldn't feel no way if you did. I'm just saying that I'm not going. You know, that's just all it is, bro. So it's one of them ones. It's just like with the Super League. I'm not saying I'm never going to watch it. I'm saying it's bullshit. I don't like what it's about morally. I don't like any of these other things. But at the end of the day, yeah, if there's football and I'm going to watch it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. If there's SPL and I'll watch it, mate. Do you know what I mean? I watch all football. I'm not going to stop watching football. It's still football,
bro. I was watching Qatar versus Azerbaijan the other week. It's one of the best football matches I've seen all fucking year.
Well, there you go, innit? So I'm not going to come out and say I'm not going to watch the Super League. I'll tell you one thing's for sure. I ain't subscribing to no Amazon Prime or whatever the hell it is to watch it, or to Facebook or whatever, bro. Like, there'll be a stream somewhere. I'll find it and I'll watch it, but I'm not paying for it.
VIP league, bro.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not paying for it. Like, outright, I refuse to pay for it. It's just like when they said that they were going to charge people to watch Premier League games, and then they decided against it because people were streaming it anyway. Like, legit, yeah? Like, these men can get rich.
The nail on the head. You are fucking hit the nail on the head. They've got the cheek to sit there and cry on there, yeah? They were charging $14.99 for Burnley Southampton, bruv, in a pandemic. Yeah? And now they want to talk about the integrity and greed. Turn it in. Fucking jokers, bruv. Absolute wasters. Listen, there's nearly 1,800 people watching this. Slap the likes up, man. And anyone who's not subscribed to Rance's channel, the link is the blue hyperlink in the title. Hit that like. Well, hit the like anyway. Hit that blue hyperlink. Takes you straight to his channel. Subscribe if you've not already. Make sure you subscribe to me as well. And make sure you're slapping these likes up, man. Not even 500 likes. You lot are rats, bruv. Like,
let's get them up.
Like, come on, man. The rat army need to assemble, bruv. But no, honestly, I just look at it and I think, like, you know, this has been coming for a very long time. And the fact that people are so up in arms about it and so surprised that these owners are suddenly now greedy. Bruv, they've been greedy. You grew up in a similar era to me. I'm a little bit older than you, yeah? But we grew up in the one kit a season.
Yeah.
They're dropping
I used to get a kit for Christmas. Every Christmas, I used to get the new kit. And then they used to do the home kit. And then the next season there'll be an away kit, then there'll be a third kit, and then they'll change the home kit. So you'd have the home kit for a few seasons. Now every season you're getting new kits.
Yeah, so every time they change the home kit, the away kit would still be there for the following season anyway. But then when they change the away kit, that home kit you've had already is there for the next. So it was just a roll off. Yeah, bruv, now this is free a season. They big it up. They do the big advertising, fucking £300 million Adidas deal. Visit Rwanda's probably another 10 bags, 10 million a year. Yeah, you've got Fly Emirates written all over it. There's 300 million. The stadium's sponsored by it, bruv.
It's true. It used to just be you literally used to just have the kit supplier, and the sponsor. That was it. We had Sharp and we had Umbro, and that was it. And then
we had JVC, bruv. Yeah,
but that's what I mean. And now we got stuff on the sleeves. Then you've got the flipping car sponsor. You got the dugouts in the seat sponsor. The phone, brother, everything. The watch sponsor, everything sponsor, bro. That's when you knew the game was gone, bro.
Yeah. But how people have only just got to this point of accepting it because of this, bruv, I'm baffled. I'm genuinely baffled. I don't know whether people are just doing it for the traction. I don't know whether people are just doing it because they are genuinely worried, like, about where the future is for the football club, or whether people are just jumping on board. Like, I've seen a lot of people saying X, Y, and Z. They must not have read the statement properly, bruv. Yeah, because the statement quite clearly says we want to work in unison with the league. Yeah. Now it's down to the league and UEFA and FIFA to determine when, and they're obviously going to dig their claws in and their nails in and say nah. But at the same time, maybe they're part of it as well. Maybe this is all a fucking scam, bruv, and they're part of it to make out they're going to fucking give sanctions and points deductions and this and that because they have to be seen to do something. And then 6 months down the line, all of a sudden, they're now fucking
come to an agreement, innit?
Yeah, we come to an agreement. Bruv, I can see it a mile off. It'll be they stay in the fucking league. The Champions League would be scrapped. Yeah, the Champions League's a farce anyway, bruv. How can you finish fourth and get in it?
It's true, innit? But Van Gaal was saying that even when he was at United, he was like, the Champions League should be for champions, bruv.
Yeah, but the reason they changed that was for fucking money. Bruv, the UEFA Cup is now the Europa League. Then they're going to bring in the fucking Europa Conference League. Why?
Yeah.
Because of money. Yeah. BT Sport, funny enough, have got the rights to that. I don't know how that's going to work for them next season.
Burnley in the Europa Continent.
Yeah, bro. Maybe Rio can get farmed out to fucking Timbuktu FC, bruv, against Burnley. Like, it's mad. It's actually mad. And like the thing is, when I see it come out, because I didn't even know. Kenny told me. Yeah, I was watching the game yesterday. First game I've not done a watch along in 3 years, I think, man. Yeah, it was like fucking mad just to watch a fucking game without doing a watch along, bruv. Yeah. And I was sat there, and then I did the fan cams after I did the call-in show, the video call-in show, and then I did the fan cams. Kenny said there's an announcement at 9:30. I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah, about this. I said, really? I didn't even fucking know, bruv, until he told me.
But me neither, bro. Not gonna lie. I got in, I think I was live, and then people were like, yeah, there's gonna be an announcement at 10:30. I thought it was a prank or something. When people were telling me, I was like, this can't be real. And I just kept seeing stuff like filtering through.
This is a good point as well, right? So you see Mbappe. Yeah, I want to bring up Mbappe and Neymar real quick, right? So I think the owners of PSG, because PSG are not involved in this at the moment, yeah? Right?
Yeah, because they're Qataris, innit? And they've already got the World Cup.
Exactly. So there's a conflict of interest, right? And the thing is, how can you have a Super League without the most expensive player on the planet and one of the best youngsters in the world, if not the best youngster in the world, yeah, in that tournament? Oh, of course you can't, because the Qatari royal family are going to be hosting a fucking World Cup that has been corrupt anyway from day one. Yeah. Which is why they're going to come to an agreement, bruv. Yeah. I'm adamant they will come to an agreement. They
will. And like you said, I wouldn't be surprised if these men slyly are already in on it and they know how like messed up it would look if they didn't have some resistance. And they've probably, you know what it is? One thing I say about all these teams like United and all these, man, Ed Woodward and these guys have probably got the best lawyers that have gone through every single detail with the finest of tooth combs, yeah, to the point where they probably know what can be done and what can't be done. And what will happen is they'll have a little back and forth squabble. Then UEFA will realize that actually it's not feasible to do all the things that they said they were going to do because it will end up hurting them more.
Yeah.
And then they'll come to some sort of some agreement, financial agreement, even if it's like every year a certain percentage of the revenue is going to go to UEFA or FIFA or something like that. Something's going to happen, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Bro, how can they not accept the fucking terms? Because if they kick everyone out, how can you? And this is another thing as well, yeah? They're saying that they're going to stop players playing in a World Cup and for their countries and that. Surely that's an infringement of human rights.
But of course, bruv, but you know what it is? It's not even if it's not a human rights infringement, yeah, it's a breach of contract by the club or something. Because at the end of the day, if I sign a contract with a club, it is obviously me. Like I sign a contract with a club, but I expect to be able to go play for my country. So now, if because I play for this club, I can't play for my country, someone's got to answer to this.
Yeah.
And it won't be FIFA because FIFA and UEFA ain't technically, they're not the ones that have moved the goalposts. It's your club. So how does your club do that?
The club are paying more money because you ain't getting paid. I think you do get paid to play for England these days, isn't it? I think you get a couple of grand and
it's like a little pension thing. You get me?
Yeah. But this is the thing, yeah. What are you going to do, right? These clubs are going to get paid fucking massive. Apparently, if you win this Super League, you get 400 million quid, bruv. Yeah, that's more than winning the Champions.
Yeah, Champions League is like 200
and Premier League combined. Two seasons.
It's true.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Champions League. I think the Premier League goes something. No, Champions League 200 or something.
Yeah, if you win the playoff final, yeah, that is more lucrative than winning the Champions League final. How can that even be fucking possible, bruv? You're better off not winning the championship. You're better off going into the playoffs and winning it. Yeah. Then Norwich, for example, Norwich got relegated. Yeah. Norwich got promoted. So I think they got about 200 odd million quid. Then they got relegated and the balloon payment was about 140. And now they've been promoted again. There's another fucking 140, bruv. They're caked. Bruv, they've got more money in the last 2 seasons by going up, down, and up again in the last 3 years than fucking most Premier League clubs have got.
It's mad, isn't it?
Which is why I can see why some of these clubs want to do shit like this, isn't it?
Of course,
because Norwich are making more money.
No, I can definitely see that. But that's why I said to a lot of the fans now, I was like, it's a money game. Remember, we had the conversation already, and it's like, if a club can shell out 100 million to get 200 back, that it's not worth it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because look at the amount of money you get for winning the Prem. Like, you're better off investing less money in the team, finishing 4th, and still being up. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point in winning trophies, bro? The trophies don't necessarily constitute to money, bro.
Yeah, exactly. And but that's the thing, yeah. This is what Sky Sports, BT Sport, fucking Premier League, Champions League, Europa League. This is what they have driven, bruv. Like, don't worry about winning the league. You'll qualify if you finish 4th. Yeah. Oh, don't worry about Europa League. Yeah, we'll fucking, you can get in if you're 7th. Yeah. Yeah, FA Cup. Yeah, fucking well, you get a few million. Oh, League Cup. Nah, that's dead. 2 million. Who cares? Yeah, but this is what they have created. Yeah, and they're fucking living and dying by their own fucking sword, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they can't say shit. Literally can't say shit. They can cry as much as they like. The fact and reality is they have fucking eaten themselves. Yeah, because they have fucking flooded it with so much money that now the billionaire rich fucking people out there are clever with money, have just manipulated it and gone, yeah, cool. We'll just keep banking. We'll keep banking. We'll keep banking. And then what we do is we're just all forming allegiance and we will fucking screw them. Yeah. And there's nothing they can do about it because we are now the powerhouses. They're the little fucking fish in the pond. Yeah. And there's nothing they can do, bro. Yeah. It's a joke. It's actually a joke how it's happened. But like I said, fucking, what can we do about it? We either sit and fucking cry about it. Yeah. Or we just see how it pans out. Keep putting the quotes in the chat as well. I'll pin some of the quotes from these people, man.
Well, I think the most important thing from this is, people whose eyes weren't open to exactly what football has become, especially if you support one of the big standing teams in the game, bro. This is what football is now. Don't ever get it twisted. So when you're like, oh, why aren't we challenging? Why aren't we spending money in the summer? Why aren't we doing all these things? Now you know, even though it was obvious to me, do you know what I mean? But now you know. This is why you're not going to go out and spend 100 and something million on Jadon Sancho, because why am I going to bring Jadon Sancho in so I can finish, but to try and challenge for the title, not win the title, and then be worse off financially? It don't make sense. Might as well finish second without him.
Yeah. Big up this comment. I copied and pasted this. This is Brandon's super chat I missed. Makes sense why Arsenal United employ novice managers. Why employ a manager like Jose for 15 mil? mean, you can have Ollie for 4 mil, and it don't matter because you can still compete with the best in the fucking European Super League. Exactly.
There you go.
But they're doing it on a fucking cheapskate version, and we're still going to blag our way into the fucking competition.
But that's what I'm saying. So it makes sense to have Ollie on 4 million because it's like the extra whatever million, 10, 11 million you're saving from not hiring a competent manager. That's in your back pocket, mate.
That's a good comment as well. No wonder the Saudi sheikh or prince, I think he was, when he wanted to buy Newcastle. Of course he fucking did, bruv.
Yeah, but to be fair, Newcastle have like the 5th biggest stadium in the UK, innit? So it's one of them ones where it's a good stadium with a good supporter base. If you were going to buy a club in this country, they would be up there.
With
the team. Yeah, they're up there.
Egos makes a whole lot of sense now, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
100%. Listen, keep pumping these likes up, man.
Ollie will pretend he didn't know, though.
Yeah, cool, bruv. Thomas Tuchel apparently came out today and said I only found out last night. Yeah? Come on. They fucking turn it in. Well, we're supposed to believe that the manager didn't know.
When he took over at Chelsea, that he never knew that was imminent. Bruv, I doubt it. One thing I'd say, yeah, is that these guys were never going to come out and say, yeah, I knew.
Yeah, because they want to look like, oh my God, I don't know. Arteta done the same. Arteta's come out and said that he didn't know. But I see somebody quote tweet that particular quote there and say, but I thought he was in constant dialogue with the owner.
That's exactly the same with Ollie. Like he says, I talk to Ed Woodward every day. But then watch when we ask him about this, he'll be like, oh yeah, I didn't know. Cool shit, didn't.
What's Bruno said about it? Do you know what Bruno says? Somebody put the quote in, man.
I don't think he said anything. I think somebody said something and he reposted it on his story or something along the lines of just about growing up dreaming about this thing and saying that you can't buy something, like you can't buy the emotional, something along those lines. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is a fact.
Yeah, I seen Mesut Ozil today putting a tweet out. You know what he's like, PR.
Yeah, I seen Ozil's post. Oh, and he was just basically, it says, kids growing up dreaming to win the World Cup and the Champions League, not any Super League. The enjoyment of big games is that they only happen once or twice a year, not every week. Really hard to understand for football fans out there, and it's true. Like the whole thing, yeah, with the what do you call it? The whole thing with the Champions League was it's like a raffle. You just don't know who's gonna win.
but you know what? He has got a point.
Draw.
He has got a point, Ozil, from when he was growing up. Yeah, you see kids that are growing up now, Rance. Yeah, they just want to grow up to get the money. They don't give a fuck. Yeah,
they don't care about football.
We've all got academy players in our football clubs. Yeah, right. Of these 6 that have joined in this, yeah, we've all got academy players probably on 30-40 bags a week, bruv.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. They don't give a shit about winning a World Cup. They want to fucking they just want to fucking get in the first team and get that contract on 200 grand a week.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
You know, when Ozil was growing up, yeah, that probably is the case. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a footballer. I was never good enough. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It's like kids growing up now, they don't want. Hector Bellerin's the prime example, bruv. Hector Bellerin don't even like football. Yeah, he openly admits he don't watch football. He don't like football. And he's only doing it because he's half good at it. I don't know who told him that, by the way. Probably Wenger. Yeah. Right. But that geezer's still in 116 grand a week.
Ooh.
Next year, it'll be 118. Finally, he's fucking off, by the way. It's come out that he's going to be leaving end of the season. I can't fucking wait. He can take Xhaka with him. Can you imagine if Mbappe comes up against him in this Super League, bro? Fucking curtains, Kingsley Coman, and all them ones.
Yeah, he getting cooked, bro.
Just put him in the pot, bro. Yeah, boil him up. It'll be game over. It's mad. Listen, keep slapping these likes, man. We've got about 10 minutes left. There's nearly 2,000 people watching it. These streams have been lit. I can't lie.
Yeah, that super chat is kipping me as well, blood. I saw a meme about that as well. Man was saying, yeah, Bruno can't stat pad against all the teams outside the bottom 6 no more. You know them.
I see.
Because his top 6 records are madness, isn't it? So man is saying, Brad, there's going to be no one outside the top 6 in that league.
Somebody sent me this, yeah, one of my pals, right? He sent me this. And it's Arsenal trying to come back into the Premier League after losing 11-0 in the first game.
Nah, that's wrong, blood. That's wrong, blood. Nah, that is, bruv. He's going straight to hell, blood. First class
I
ticket,
literally
fam.
spat my fucking tea out in the garden. I was
Nah,
I was like, "You're a fucker, man!" Like this guy
bruv, he's going jail, man. He's going. Nah, bro, for a very long time.
Man. I swear, why are we so invested in football, bruv? I swear, like, I wish I didn't give a shit. Do you know that?
Bruv, listen, yeah, it's one of them ones where it's in your blood now, innit? There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, my guy. There's nothing you can do apart from just, bruv, taking it for what it is, innit? Like, and that's why I said, like, the emotional investment just simply isn't there no more, bro.
Bruv, when we drew at the weekend, yeah, against Fulham, 97th minute fucking equaliser, and Eddie Nketiah's running off giving it one of them ones, yeah? Like, didn't even grab the ball, bruv, just run off giving it the ear, yeah? Like, I sat there, when they scored, real talk, I said this after the game, yeah? When we scored against Fulham in 97th minute, I went, you fucking jammy bastards, yeah? Because we didn't deserve to fucking score against that lot, man. We were shit, bruv. But that's how football's got me. Like, I don't give a fuck, bruv. Like, I'm not the...
But bro, that's why man get onto me because I'm not jumping up and down and screaming, yeah, because that doesn't appease certain men. Nah, bro. Do you know what I mean? If I'm not being entertained by a football match, I'm not celebrating the goals. I can't, bro. Like, you've bored me senseless.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows what I'm like.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what I'm like when I'm watching neutral games, bro. Like, man saw when I was watching the first leg of the Liverpool Real Madrid game, all these things, bro. Like, I love the game, bro. I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing, bro, for like good football. But as soon as the football's dead, I can't be celebrating goals, blood. I can't be celebrating goals against the runner play after getting pammed. I can't be doing that, bro.
Exactly. It's true, man. It's mad. I just I'm so bored of it. It's mad. Like, I've known this club's been dead and buried for a while. Yeah, and
like, people called you negative, bro. And then they'll say, but why do you still keep supporting them then? Like, it's that easy.
It's my fucking club for nearly 4 decades, bruv. That's why.
But that's what I'm saying. All the man that's saying that, do you know what I'm saying? They ain't even, bruv. They haven't lived for as long as you've supported the football club.
Yeah, mad. It is. That's actually true, man. That's actually true. And this is the thing, like, you can change your misses. Man, look at my guy. Yeah, look at this guy. I used to work door knocking with this guy. Yeah, he was on the telephone. He's one of my best pals. Yeah, come back canvassing. Bro, fuck that. I'm gonna fully get back on the watch-alongs when this Super League starts.
Yes, I'm right. You know, like that.
The games are gonna be lit, bro. I can do any fucking game in that league, innit?
Any game, bro. But that's what I'm trying to say, bro. That's why I've been just enjoying watching the neutral games, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna watch Liverpool Leeds tonight because it's gonna be a good game. Yeah, like, I've never seen a game with Leeds in it that isn't a good game. Whether they batter someone or they get battered, but it's always a good game. You know, like that.
Apart always from when they played us, brother, and they battered us and didn't score, but fucking they still battered us. Do you know what I'm saying? They played us off the fucking park, man. It was mad. But that's the thing, like, I just like watching football, brother. It's no coincidence, that your watch-alongs for other games get more views. And the same when I do other games, they get more views, bro, because we're chilled. Yeah, we're not sitting there getting animated and fucking like, oh, fuck Bruno, fuck Ozil, fuck this. Yeah, we're not sitting there swearing and cussing every 2 minutes at our players and, oh, look, he's stat padding again and, oh, look, everyone will be jumping. Nah, man, we're sitting there watching proper football matches, bruv. Yeah, and that is why, like, I don't give a shit if this happens or not. If it happens, great, I'm watching it. If it don't, cool. I'm still watching Arsenal every week. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so not invested in the
politics
side of it. Yeah, the bullshit side. Yeah, but it's still my club, bruv. You can change your bird. You can change your misses. Yeah, you can't change your football club. Once you pick it, it's your football club, mate. Yeah, and this has been my football club for fucking nearly 40 years, man. No way I'm changing that. No way in a million years. Big up to everyone watching live, man. Slap these likes up. Slap them through the roof. Slap them like Arsenal and United are going to get slapped in this Super League every week. Brexit FC. Yeah, Brexit FC with a PE teacher, bruv. And fucking, hey, at least Ollie and Arteta have got us into the fucking top leagues, bruv. You know what I'm saying? We're now up there with Europe's elite. You know what I'm saying? Give him another 5-year contract. This is mad. Big up to Grant as well. What does this do for the German clubs who are fan owned, bruv? I'm telling you now, yeah. Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund are sitting back waiting with bated breath, bruv. Yeah, right. These motherfuckers, are sitting there going, yeah, we're not just going to throw our hat into the ring, yeah, but we're going to get involved. And when I read the statement, it said there's 12 teams with 3 pending. The 3 pending are German top 2, yeah, and PSG. 100%. There ain't no other 3 it could be. It's them 3.
Yeah, but someone said one of them might be Porto or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Someone said Porto might be one of them. You know them ones. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting, bro. I can't see the PSG thing only because of the owners.
Yeah,
I can't see it.
Maybe they'll try it and get.
And then with the Germans, I can see Leipzig because they're not owned by the fans, innit? Like, but Bayern, 51%, innit? Bayern and Dortmund, bro. Like the way these man, the way they are with their fans, bro. Even the season ticket prices are super low and everything like that. I just can't see them doing it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
With the German clubs, yeah, I think this is a couple of seasons ago. They'll probably put them up for next season. Bruv, when you go on an away trip, yeah, I think it was like €7 to go and watch Schalke away at Bayern, and that includes your coach travel. Like 7 fucking... Oh, that's about £6. Like, that's mad. £6. Bruv, we can't even get a pint at the Emirates for £6.
Yeah, for real. Oh, mate. See, look, man are talking about tax and visas and that. Bruv, listen, they are sticking it all over them.
Yeah, but bruv, do you know what? You made a great point earlier, yeah? These billionaires, bruv, have got the best fucking solicitors and lawyers and barristers and fucking, like, QCs
everything,
and all
bruv, everything you need.
Planet, mate, yeah? They have not done this without knowing that they can do it. Because they're not just going to shake up the whole world of football and try and stick this all on UEFA and FIFA and their FAs, yeah, without knowing that it's legally, they can do it. Yeah, and they will try and come. They're going to fight fire with fire, of course, yeah? But this is why I ultimately think that there's going to be a compromise somewhere. And
because they'll keep cancelling each other out, innit? They'll keep, man. They just keep going back and forth, cancelling each other out, and eventually there'll be some sort of agreement.
Yeah. There'll be a relegation system and there'll be a promotion system. Funny though, yeah, because I see a tweet earlier that said if these teams are kicked out of the league, the Champions League next season will consist of Leicester, West Ham, Leeds United, and I can't remember who the other fucking team was.
Is it Villa or something?
I think yes, it was Villa. Yeah, can you imagine Villa, Leeds, West Ham, and Leicester as the champions?
But that'll be lit, bro. Like I'm here for that, bro. Like I'm watching all those games. Are you mad?
Up against Sevilla and them ones. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to see man like Grealish, bruv.
Oh, it was Everton.
Everton. I'd love to see it, bruv. What do you mean? They got Carlo. Do you know what I'm saying? They got James and that, bro. Listen, they'll do their thing in the Champions League, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think they'll get out of the group. You know what I mean? It'll be good.
Bruv, it's going to be funny, man. This is going to drag on for about another year or so anyway. I don't see this happening real soon. They're going to try and start it this summer. I don't think it's going to start this summer, bro. I don't think it's going to start in August. I think this is going to drag on.
No way it's going to start in August with all the legalities.
Yeah, finish after the World Cup in Qatar, by which time that frees up PSG to do what the fuck they want. Yeah. And Mbappe and Neymar spanking it in the fucking Super League.
Yeah, all I know is, brother, about time Neymar got his Ballon d'Or by hook or by crook. You know them ones, brother. I have to get that Ballon d'Or, bro, and then it's calm.
I thought, yeah. I'll tell you what he does win, brother. The fall on the floor, yeah. You know what I'm saying,
brother? Listen, it doesn't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, need to stop kicking my guy, brother, and then he's fine. You know, like that. Like it's all good, my G.
What you got coming up, man? You live with Hammers at 6, yeah?
No, because Liverpool are playing, innit? So we're gonna do the show another day. I'm gonna watch the Liverpool Leeds game on my channel anyway. Absolutely, I'm gonna enjoy that. Do you know what I mean? You and Rafinha watching that, but I'm just chilling.
He's wavy, that boy, man. He's fucking such a good player.
You know, like that. So now I'm gonna be cheesing, bro. Just enjoying football tonight. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I've got a while, like nearly 3 hours. So I'm probably just gonna go for a walk and that chill, and then bro, I've come back watch the footy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've got no show with Turkish tonight. He's working, he's busy tonight, so we're gonna schedule that for tomorrow.
So keep your eyes peeled for that, which is actually worked out all right, actually, because I'm doing the live video phone-in show, the fans call-in show after the Liverpool Leeds game. So,
Love that.
so yeah, man, that'd be sick, bro. Some of the characters I've had on have been lit, bro. I can
imagine. I can imagine, bro. Like my chat on my channel is a joke, bro. Like I'd love to know what these people are like in real life because the chat's hilarious.
Bro, some of them are funny, man. Like seriously, and all over the world, bro. It's mad. It's actually fucking. Like, I'm so glad I thought this idea up in it because you just get people on, split screen it for 90 seconds. Go on, go for it. The stage is yours. Yeah, and it's like it's sick. It is good, man. It is really good. The only problem is when I say half an hour, it ends up being an hour and a half.
Yeah, always, isn't it? Because more people come and that, like, yeah, I can imagine.
But big up Surrender as well. We get slapped by Villa and these average teams. What will happen when we come up against the top teams? Bro, don't worry, man. We'll have Grealish signed up by then. Yeah, with this £300 million cash injection each team gets, bruv. We'll just go out there and buy the best players, and they'll all want to play in the Super League anyway.
That money that they won't be able to spend in the Prem, blood, I bet you. We're one of the loopholes on that. They can't spend it here because then
do you know what? They'll probably try doing that, innit?
Yeah, because then you'll start dominating. Do you know what I mean? They'll put a spending cap or something on them clubs for sure, or else they can't be accumulating all that money from outside and then coming inside and doing a mad thing. That wouldn't make sense.
Again, that go to a European court of arbitration or something, or fucking high court, and it'd be unfair fucking trade or something. Bro, they've covered every angle, hence why they dropped it in it. But listen, this show's been lit, bruv. I can't lie. Big up to everyone in the chat. Man said it's 3.5 billion. I think that 3.5 billion is split between the 15. It's not each, I think. I'm sure it's split between the 15, which is about 240 million each. There's no way they're just going to go. Here's 3.5 billion each. No chance.
No, I thought that that's what the I thought that was the golden handshake, bruv.
I think that I don't know. I think that the 3.5 billion. I think that was divided
it's each, bro.
Yeah,
it's each, my guy. It was each, bro, for them to agree. I swear that's what I read. Oh, it's 240 each. He said. Someone's saying 240 each, but I read 3.5 billion euros, blood. Now they're saying it's 250 million, but that's fuck all then.
Yeah. No,
that's
but 250, bro. Yeah, 250 buys Mbappe, bro. Don't worry, we're sweet. He can't get in it if he comes to one of our clubs.
250s F all then, bruv, if that's what there's. Oh, it's per season, bruv. So they get an initial signing on fee of that, and then they get 300 per season on, bruv. What? Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bruv. And then do you know what the madness is?
A season. So you get more money than winning the Champions League.
That's what I'm saying.
Just being in it.
Bruv, do you know how much? 250 a season, yeah? Right? Just to be in it. 250 a season. That's without revenue, bruv. Yeah? It's mad. I'll tell Mbappe into a primary person. He'll play him a fucking left wing back, bruv.
That's hilarious.
But no, honestly, that's fucking lit. And do you know what's funny? Yeah, is that like nobody can compete with that, bruv. JP Morgan are worth about 2 trillion quid, bruv. Yeah, and they're the fucking ones bankrolling this. Yeah, man said the wages will be through the roof. Now, apparently they're looking to do a cap on wages, isn't it? Yeah, I think they're trying to do a cap.
That's what they have in America. They have a wage cap, and then they'll start trading players.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, man, 3.5 billion is to cover the initial investment today. Did you know that the sign-up period is 23 years minimum?
Yeah, bro, it's gonna go to 2045.
That's mad. It is actually crazy. But listen, this show's been lit, bruv. What time's your watch along starting, man?
10 to 8.
Sweet, man. 8 o'clock kickoff, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Listen, it's been lit. Make sure, listen, there's still 1,800 people nearly sat here watching this. Make sure, number one, you hit a like on the video, subscribe to me, and make sure you go and check Rance's channel out. The link is the hyperlink in the title. Click it, takes you straight there. Make sure you go and check the watch along out tonight.
Oh, yeah, before we did, what about that Burkamp Rants Reacts? I saw your thing. I saw your comment.
Man, seriously, bro, when you said I feel like I just want to cry.
Dennis Burkamp, bro, like, oh my days.
Bruv,
honestly, this is why we turn around and say football's dead now, bro. There's not even a player like remotely, like anywhere near that right now, like that gives man the same kind of feelings when you watch him play, bro. It's different.
100%, bruv. Man said Jose's post is funny. Where's this Insta?
He's King Petty, blood. I want to see what he's done. I don't even follow him, bro.
Let's see what he's put. I follow him as well for the banter.
Hold on 1 second. Jose Mourinho. Oh, I do follow him. What is it? The picture of what is this?
Oh, is it all the Sky Sports reporters outside his house? Is that,
bro? Yeah, he literally just took a video of all the reporters outside his yard and laughed. Nah, he's fucking funny, blood.
Bro, that's mad. There's like 30 of them just standing outside taking pictures, and like the Sky Sports guys standing there, just laughing at him.
Oh my days, bro.
Do you know what? That's one person I would love to meet is Jose Mourinho. I think
he's an absolute. He's a piece of work. He is, bro. He doesn't care, bro.
And he put the laughing emoji. He just put
that's what killed me. The laughing emoji is what killed me.
That's hilarious.
Oh, bro. The laughing emoji's taken me right out. You know the ones he's for. Yo, look at this, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? He does not give a shit. And that's why I said man got sacked on purpose. If you ever think that Jose got thrown out the back door, you obviously don't know Jose, bruv. He walked out the front door, cuz.
Yeah. He woke up and he said to his missus this morning, right, cool. I'm going to go in. I'm going to get sacked. I'll be back home by about 11:30. Yeah, and we'll go and get some lunch. Yeah, don't worry. I'll pay for it. I'll have 25 million quid deposited in the bank.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a fucking clown, I swear. He's hilarious, man. And seriously, real talk, I'd love to fucking meet him, man. I bet that guy's got some stories, bruv. Like, it'd just be, you could just sit there and just listen to that geezer for hours telling his stories, bruv. Yeah, it's mad. But listen, we're going to wrap this, man. Big up for coming on, my guy. As always, it's lit.
Come on,
we'll
man.
Come again on Friday. Actually, hold up. Yeah, 3 o'clock, because Arsenal play Friday, isn't it?
Did they in the evening?
Yeah. Friday's still sweet. Yeah, it's cool.
Tottenham played last Friday, innit? So what's the deal with these Friday games? Is that every week thing now?
Well, fucking every game's on TV at the minute, isn't it?
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, let me see what time we kick off. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, fucking they're Friday, sweet, bruv. Yeah, but that's cool, man. But yeah, listen, we're out of it, man. Make sure you subscribe to Rants. Make sure you check his Burkamp video out. I haven't checked the Mahrez one. I'm going to do that in a minute in the garden.
Yeah, smoking, bro.
And we're out of it, man. Make sure you go and check his watch along out. Make sure you subscribe.